Birds left it on there. Oh, turtle. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. The yeah, it's real short right now today. Little vlog, little news. Well, relatives. Well, it's concluded. My brother from Texas is leaving today after we have a brunch at the Elks Club. And then my other sister stays on and her daughter stay on for another week, I think. And then, yeah, that's it. Then it's Halloween. So that's the vlog. Now the news. I'm just a little confused. There's like a whole bunch of stuff, but it's the Iran, Hamas, Palestinian trifecta. They're all bombing. Well, the Palestinians are the ones that the bombing is over about, and the Hamas is the group that's just, I don't know, are they made up of Palestinians, the Hamas group, but they are a radical Islamic terrorist group, basically. And not the other terrorist group is the Hezbollah, and they're more Lebanon and the north. So they're like composed of, I think, different groups, but the Hamas one, and I believe they're a little bit out of Egypt. And so Egypt is, I think it's 98% Sunni Muslim, and out of the radical members of Hamas are stemming from that. That border, the Rafah border crossing, is what President Biden was over. I think he's still there. God, the President of the United States is still there. But that's like really my point, is that this is escalating by its sheer presence. You have all these Arab nations like Syria, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, and all these groups in there. They're just cheering on stop genocide of Palestinians. And Israel's going in there. They attacked us. We're just going to stop this because it's been going on so long. So they're poised, the Israeli forces, to go into Gaza. And then they're all talking about genocide, peace, and this. And then the Israeli prime minister, I think they call him. Prime minister, I think they're calling him. Foreign prime minister is basically, I think, their title. But they're just saying things like, you know, they're the new Hamas is the new Nazis. They're the new ISIS. They're the ones. The whole world must gather together and battle this, because even our President Biden is saying
it's the turning point between dictatorship and democracy. So we have these,
and we have Ukraine. So the president's asking for a lot of money from Congress, which includes the House of Representatives, which we don't have a voted in leader of them, so they're just chaos, leaderless, trying to vote their leader. Then we have an asking of the budget. Now, the budget's the big thing. Big thing. And I'm starting to question, this is a lot of money going to these wars. So there's the big budget of Ukraine, which they think is kind of a Democrat deal. The support Israel is kind of a bipartisan effort. So he wants to latch the Ukraine on it's kind of like pork barreling, where they latch an unpopular thing to a popular thing so it gets voted through. But all total, $60 billion, $60 billion, $10 billion for Israel, $60 billion for Ukraine, so we can be the world police. I'm kind of questioning this. We got this gigantic military force there asking for billions of dollars and going, this is the difference between dictator and then dictators with nukes. So I guess that's the pertinent part. World War III pertinent part. It's not just Axis and Allies new version. It's like these guys got nukes. We got North Korea supplying Russia. We have Japan, China going up. See, I'm just like, it's like a giant end game of risk. Let's go crack open Revelations. Anyways, the number of the... Is Trump the Antichrist? He's in prison. He'll have all the answers. No, underneath the world. No, won't go conspiracy. Just the facts. World War III. Not really. Hopefully not yet. But Biden wants $105 billion for foreign aid and security. I mean, he's just going, we gotta have all this money. And that's where it's either gonna be hero or this isn't gonna do anything. Because they're gonna fight anyway. Because I'm thinking, Israel's going in there. That's just a given. So all the Arabs are going to have a justification to do stuff. Meanwhile, in Lahaina, they're trying to open up school, and nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to school. So there's like 500 people short. They're just, screw it, I ain't going. And they're trying to figure out, why don't they want to go to school? Meanwhile, it's Wahine volleyball back in the news. Oh, I watched this game. Oh gosh, game day. Oh yeah, Hawaii's gonna beat. They're gonna play New Mexico. Okay, they're like, oh please, we need a win. Oh, this is the Jaguar Saints. Watch this game. It was pretty dang good. It got up to be kind of like a tie game. This is the whole family watching this thing. It's just going on, and we're just doing this thingy. And then the guy jumped up into the stands, and then it was like, tie. It's gonna be 2 minutes left, tie. And then it's, they won. The Jacksonville Jaguars won. And okay. I guess, and this guy pulls his shirt. Hey, that's mine. Sell that on eBay. Just relax. Oops. Got antique pianos. Back in the day, 1991. Remember, you sort of relax and maybe earn extra bucks and open up a junior achievement. Oh, look what we made. Our company sells. What is that? They're clocks made out of compact discs. Oh, that's so. Putting compact discs were. Oops. Were they popular or going out of style? Did they have some new technology? Oh, it just make clocks out of these. Okay, finger on the pulse. And political cartoon. Oh God, that looks horrible. Just keep counting. Maybe no one will notice. We have no head of the speaker house. Just keep counting the zombie. Oh gosh, that's very Halloween-y. I'll tell you that. Oh, what do we got for finger on the pulse? Let's stick with the thing. Israel should help set up interim Gaza government. The government of Benjamin Netanyahu would do well to describe the political end state of the current war with Hamas. Gaza waits humanitarian aid. Israel tells troops to be ready for ground invasion. Cite article October 19th. It seems clear that regime change from the Hamas government is the goal. But this does not describe political ends. The way to a better state of the peace desired of the war is through the installation of the interim government in Gaza established by the Palestinian Authority. Such a pronouncement may resonate with Israel's allies and partners, with some growing less supportive as the destruction of Hamas infrastructure in Gaza continues. It would sustain the current moral high ground throughout the ground offensive required to achieve it. John Hansen, Waipahu. Why, thank you, John. Required high ground to achieve. Okay. I think you've taken political science. I've taken political science. It doesn't mean that my opinion is correct and the things I'm going to say are going to be true or anything like that.
It just means I'm hypersensitive to things like that. It's like, ooh, gotta say something.
So, and always don't speak to good friends and relatives about politics. But, hey, the thing's going to continue. These things, they pronounce, we're going to have you guys have the end interim government. You can't just go, you guys will be in charge temporarily, and then we'll get back to it. If you hand it over, they hand it over. It's a war deal. And moral high ground as the bombing, shelling, missiles continue. Oh, God. You know that thing, the hospital, it's like they're trying to figure out, it's so important to figure that out. Because why? Who bombed the hospital? Was it them? Was it Hamas missile gone wrong? Was it Israeli? Who bombed the hospital? It's a big crater? A little crater? A bomb went off? Personally, I think it was a Gaza. It was a missile coming from Hamas, and it got intercepted by the Iron Dome, which I never talk about. And part of it fell down and blew into the hospital. That's my theory. Doesn't mean it's correct. But who did it is a main big thing, because hundreds of thousands of protesters worldwide are pushing and driving this. So it's might as well sit back and hope they don't lob the nukes. That's all. Okay, have a happy day. It's Saturday, Sunday, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 20th. Right. Okay. It's sunrise. Okay. Have a good day. Thank God I'm not there. Oh, pray for your peace in Israel. Okay, bye.